I'm with Marcus Blair from Omega Digital Solutions. Marcus, tell us about your company.
We started business about 14 months ago. I lost my job actually during COVID, like 10 million other people. And out of necessity, I went into business for myself in late 2019. And so we just finished our first calendar year in business. From my previous job, I've been one of the companies who needed to get technological support, but couldn't find anything either close by or anything in the company's price range. So I would really like to stay in East Tennessee to solve that problem. There's no reason why 99.9% of companies should struggle to find the resources that they need.
You were able to determine there's a gap, a niche that you could fill. You know, as you said, everybody's looking at the really big guys. I think that's just remarkable. That is the definition of entrepreneurship, right? Is figuring out, okay, here's a need that the market has. How can I fill that? Let me understand what you actually do. You look at software solutions. I'm sure in some cases using off-the-shelf software, in other cases custom software, and in some cases a hybrid where you have some sort of software that allows the company to use an off-the-shelf product for their particular needs. Is that a good description?
The key is to deliver a solution that works. We're not a software reseller, and so we're not going to steer the client toward a particular product because we get a commission on it or anything like that. We sit down with each client individually, and we design a solution that will work for them at the price point that they want to be at. And so when they come to us, a lot of times they don't really know what they need. And so we have to sit down and walk through the process of what they're doing, like where you are, where do you want to go, and what changes in your process will that take. Once you understand the process changes, then the software part is not really all that complicated.
Company is Omega Digital Solutions. Can you tell us the story behind that name, please?
So Omega is the last letter of the Greek alphabet. And like I said, we are a solutions provider. When you call us, we expect to be the last call that you will make for this particular problem because we will deliver you a solution. Even the logo is an omega twisted up in a delta. If you think back to calculus, a delta always symbolized change. So for our clients, they're always in the middle of a change, or they want to change something. That's why they called us in the first place. But they have to embrace it to get to the end of their troubles.
What does the future hold for Omega Digital Solutions?
Well, I want to build a company that is rooted in East Tennessee, of course. I grew up and graduated from Loudon. I've lived here the majority of my life. But the company itself, of course, we're a technology forward, we're a cloud first company. So our overall mission statement is to bring the digital transformation to the other 95% of companies in the world. There's a huge gap between what the top 5% of companies are able to do and what the bottom 95% of companies are able to do. And so when the other 95% are able to integrate technology into their processes to the point where it transforms their company, then we'll see entrepreneurs not having to work 60 hours a week all the time and get them back home on the weekends and back with their kids and build stronger communities that way.
Marcus, thanks for sitting down with me today. I am just so impressed and inspired by people like you who have the entrepreneurial spirit to figure out a gap in the market and fill it. And I'm also really impressed by the vision that you have of your company not only being a profit center, but also being an asset to your people that work there, as well as helping to build a stronger community. So thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much for having me.